Hello, this is going to be the week 2 analysis of the Epic7 Masters that will happen over the week. So, in today's matches, it's going to be Group C and Group D. So in Group C, we have Epic7, Unihiro, Light and Phantom. And in Group D, we have KHM, Toshipopo, Go Miaome, and Sindri. So from what I know, Unihiro and Light are guildmates. And Phantom was the previous winner of one of the tournaments also. So yeah, same thing as last time. We will be going through the winners of the match 1 and match 2, which is the decided match to get into the winner, and as well as match 3 and match 4. Alright, let's go right ahead and go right into it. So here, what happened is MMZN won Unihiro and Light won Phantom. So the first matchup to get the first winner of the first seed is MMZN versus Light. And let's go ahead and check it out. So MMZN is previously he was rank 2 on the Asia server, as well as that rank 10 overall. So he's a Celine Band Protector, and looks like his playstyle is Cleave with the Band of Valiant and the Runka.
Don't have to talk too much about this player.
Alright.
He's gonna have maybe some
and alongside that, Light also. Light is a standard player, so he does protect Rina on the 3rd pick, and he just is a Yuha Jira's player.
So that maybe she doesn't quite have a dominating performance.
Oh.
Both of these guys got a lot of matches.
So they do mess up each other over the season with a 20 and 28 scoreline in the favor of Light.
I'm not surprised. They should be relatively familiar with each other's game. And like we saw earlier, there were 2 sets of speed versus turn 2. Speed versus turn 2. I think that is the narrative of this group.
So
that we'll
let's see what happens here.
Oh, too fast. We broke the system. I believe I've seen Yasetsuka. Again, this might be the permanent ban
So
over the
here,
Notos and Lady Scales.
as usual, Notos and Skills are pre-banned by Light because the opponent has first pick and doesn't want to deal with Notos. On the other side, we have Setsuka and Valiant as the pre-ban, so he's going to go for Cleave maybe with the die-in on the first pick. Light responds with Genesis Rust and Boss Arunka as the ban. Alright, let's just skip right ahead and see the draft, how it ends.
Interesting playstyle he has there is very different from other cleavers we've seen. He's very tricky with this.
Exactly.
So here, what does he go for the last pick? Alright, so here on the left side, we can see MMZN is going for a Cleave style with a Lidica and a Briar Witch Assyria. And on the other side, there's a full tank down comp with Ruel and Genras and the Assyria. So MMZN does respect ban the last pick on the Aram, and Lidica is a ban because he don't want to get resetted essentially.
Here we go, winners for Group C. MMZN versus Light.
Alright, Viscera goes first, and he's going to Soul Burn.
Not in the front. I think Light is going for trick play here. Puts Genesis Rocks in the front, counting on those counter attack. The combat readiness pushes the
You're right.
Counter attack does go here.
Oh
No, it triggers the Bibulous.
And he does trigger the counter on the Assyria, and now he pushes up.
Does Light get the turn? Tien is going to be pushing herself, and no, Tien goes for 2.
First. Okay.
Alright, die-in, stun die-in should be pressing S3 to actually push back the entire team on the other side. And with that, he's going to... Ooh, that's a big kill.
Is it now? Is it time?
So let's see now what Light does on his turn. So he does steal the Briar Witch and kills it. This allows the Ruel to actually press the spells, and this also allows the Celine to revive back the Ruel. It revives back the Briar Witch Assyria and allow her to press the spells. But first he going for the kill and lets the Ruel revive. Goes for another kill on the Ruel.
This Spirit Celine is deadly. Cuts through anything.
Here as well, Barunka does go. And now Celine revives and everyone dies because this Celine just goes crazy on him. Alright, and MZN gets the first kill. So that's a very standard comp of... Right here, so that's a very standard comp of getting Assyria to stop the revive comp on the right side. Alright, let's move on to the second match. So on the second match, let's see what happens here. So Light had first pick, and they plan to ban Haseti and Zio. On the other side, we also do have the Molly and the Amit does get pre-banned out. So this ensures that Freerun is free to play because Balian is gone, and on the left side goes for full cleaved comp, and on the right side he actually goes for the Ida Christie and Yenya the third to stop the Ras from actually the Ren from doing anything, and the debate also does give it a chance to cut it down. And I think MMZN chicken out at the last moment and went for green Yuha to stop the free run. But from this point, let's see what happens.
Here we go, MMZN in the lead.
So Ren goes first. Ren does press his S2 to get the attack up. Does he S3? Oh, he sobers S3 here. And he lands something, but he didn't. Oh, he missed on the 2 green units here because Ren is a blue unit, so he did miss on the green units here. But that was still enough debuffs to ensure that the Lilibet does cut in front. And also because of Freeran's passive, he gets more fighting spirit to allow the Lilibet to cut, and that's it. Reverse clip.
Interesting. Other results.
So MMZN got reverse cleaved in this stage. And that was unfortunate, but yeah, cleavers, that's what happens with cleaving. If you don't know how to respond now properly. Alright, let's see in the last match what happens here. So in this case now, MMZN gets first pick again, and Dain is free to be picked again, so of course he does go for it. And here, he responds with Ras Arunka again, his standard picks. Alongside that, he did respond with the third pick Lidica with his own Elena. So this one does ensure that Elena cleanses off the buff of Lidica. And MMZN did go for Cleave Angle with BBK as his anchor and the Mudwig as his DPS. But this is the Mudwig DPS is stopped by the Elena's passive. And on the other side, also the last pick was the Arya. So the Arya does prevent the souls. Alright, so Lidica is way ahead with 100% and 86% off of the Aren. So that's what happens here. So he does go for it. And he cleanses off one debuff with the soul burn. Alright, here Mudwig does slam his S3 and does no damage because of Elena's passive. Alright, and now he does defense Great Boss Arunka and also pushes it all the way to the back of the line. Let's see what happens here. He reset, or he pushes out BBK, so let's see BBK's action. S3. And he did not do any damage. Unlucky.
That is a whiff. That is unfortunate.
And now Ren can just press his spells and everyone dies.
Yeah, that hard. Emotional damage for MMZN.
He's sending it in.
Boom.
Energy Rock! Got the damage out of the way.
And now left side cannot fight anymore because essentially he's invulnerable with the Elena's S3 and Elena is just too strong. And with that, Light takes the first seed of the Group C.
2-0-2-1. Moving up to the knockout. You mentioned slightly at the end.
Light does take first seed of Group C, and now MMZN moves down. So let's just skip over to the next round of the fights. So here, Phantom did win against Uni Hero, and now let's move on to see the draft. So in this draft here, wait, let's see who will first pick.
Definitely. Sometimes it's a little bit clean, but for the first time, it's too clean.
So MMZN has first pick again, so he won the RNG coin toss, and this ensures that Notos is banned, and the Serling tag from MMZN just now is being banned out by Phantom.
Up against each other, we're gonna have to figure out, how they fight.
And with this, let's go to the end of the draft and let's see what happens here. So MMZN has the first pick, and Lady of Skills is on the board. So Lady of Skills does get picked up. And in response, Biblis and Dain gets picked up by Phantom. And in response, he went for the default Yuha Jira's default with on the other side with the Hekati and the Rina as the base of the
Do we love her? I don't know.
Oh, he picks well up as well, but Hekati stops everyone on his team.
Very interesting lineup.
I know, this is
Hekati is anti-synergy off of Phantom's team because you do want to revive and you want immortality.
Biblis gets taken out alongside the Genesis Rosso. I think
Oh, this is a very bad spot for Phantom because he has no synergy with his entire team with the Hageti being picked up.
No, I think you're onto something, right? I think he maybe would have heard a more damage here. We saw you here pick this Hardset unit.
But let's see what happens
That
here.
said Phantom has some anti-synergies going though. MTN.
Wait, I see it. You guys see the play? He has Corsetti go first, and then he has 3 CR pushers to push her back into a second turn. Oh my god, and the stun lands against the Renak alongside just a splitter splatter
So
of
it's
debuffs
a
right now.
so his Arceti's on Abyssal Crown, and he does stun up the Renak, so the Renak is not able to move. And the turn order is pretty bad for Phantom because the Renak does go after the lady, and the Ruel cannot cleanse the Renak.
This is a rather low HP Harsetti as well, so you do have to power her up and send her on her way.
Well, let's see what happens here.
And I think that has to be a missed hit just being used in a very clever way right here. CR pushing her all the way back. That's a big miss.
Yeah, lady in the front.
So Emit goes now.
But like we're talking about with the Hardset build, it's very low damage here. So you have to keep taking these turns over and over.
And with this,
Another stun.
oh, Harseti goes again, and he's starting to deal damage with the Abyssal Crown.
Because might need to be how this game goes. Hecate though still sitting pretty. Do you clear the skill nullifier? Does
Now what does Ruel do here? Ruel does S3, and who does she protect? I think she will protect the Renak. Yes. So Renak is protected by Ruel, but Lady here can just S1 and maybe fear the Renak and prevents the Renak from pressing any spells. Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind, okay. He does pop the die-in, but it's okay because there's still no immortality from the Hageti. But let's see the damage from Hageti. Okay, he does S3 Soul Burn and kill off the Harseti.
The land blade, double tap. Still enough.
Fear sticks on the Renak loses yet another turn.
But here, let's see what happens. So get feared.
All in one.
Yeah, such a
So
powerhouse.
now it's just
scenario, right?
solo
MTN
DPS
is also Hardset.
Renak
There's a lot of
against the
stuns.
entire world.
Now Renak ready to go. Finally up here.
And Renak does get to press the spells, so he S2 and S3. And this should blow up the Lady of the Skills in front, and boom, he does die because of the damage share. And Hageti does stop the immortality from actually proccing.
I can't do this again. We can't do this 2 games in a row.
Okay. And with that, Phantom just win game 1.
With that logo.
Oh, even anti-synergy is not enough because of speed RNG and Harseti being a solo DPS here without the Kiras being the main DPS is pretty bad because you are not able to have any tempo in the game.
Certainly a draft of all time. Don't ask me for more adjectives because fellas, I am out.
Alright, so let's move on to the second match. So here, Phantom got first pick and what? No, sorry, MMZN got first pick again. And he does go for a Collie matchup. Oh, so right, this one is just a speed race angle. And with that, both last picks get banned out as a respect ban.
But
Looks pretty fine.
And then Lionheart finish up the entire battlefield. Won't take long. The fire. Ignition on. Top on Luluka. MMZN.
So here, Tomoka goes first because Tomoka does have additional, what's this, 14, 12, 14. It's just a lot of speed.
Luluka's only 2% behind. Oh my goodness.
And let's see the Tomoka slams who. I think if for me, he'll slam onto the Mildred. Oh, it goes into the... Oh, he does manage to get enough damage to kill the what's this unit called? The Lionheart. And with that, it's just over because speed is the king of this game. Alright, got cleaved. What can you do? Alright, on the last match, so this is just the decider match. Here, Phantom got first pick, and he goes for Real and Flan. Okay. On the other side, there's a Renak and a Secret. So Solly got third pick. Solly is to prevent your Flan from getting any focus. And Yuha DC was the other 2 picks. So the DC was just to pair up the Harseti to allow the slam. And with that, Aravi is the anchor versus the Renak.
Is made up of these days. There's that Bloodblade Corinne who will deliver a whole lot with
Ready for a solo game?
Alright, so let's see the fight itself. So speed RNG looks pretty bad for Phantom because Solly goes next and Solly can stun. But he lands full stuns on all 3 here and there's no cleanse on the left side. Alright, so now you can just S1 onto the BBK. Proc the BBK? Oh no, it doesn't.
Here's the flag, but is it too late?
We gotta buy some time. Both legs target on this land.
Okay, then gets hit once, then dies.
Yeah, just like a lot of those debuffs. Well played there from the side of MMZN.
Oh, okay, wait, BBK managed to fly out of her S of the unbuffable.
Both fears. Solitaria still has her turn. We're probably going to S3 the Ruel. We cannot let Phantom play the game anymore. The
S3
one turn he
should
does,
be
I
going on
got
Ruel to
destroyed.
stun. Okay, that's a big stun. Should Miracle procs. And here you
Breaks out of that
should
fear.
be killing... Okay, kill the Secret, brings back the Flan. Flan can now S3 and kill the Solly. Wait. Alright, he pumps the... Okay, let's see the damage. Okay, another War God again. Okay,
Ruel still holding her skill.
now I just S1. You stun? No stun.
750.
We got miss. No, he doesn't miss. And
damage to do anything substantial. BBK still has another turn. I think the passive is still available to her. We're gonna
this coming up.
okay, Ruel comes back.
Okay, we have S3.
What's the best set of options here?
You bring back the Aravi.
Ravi should come back
You
here.
do
We're
bring
gonna
back the
swarm in on
Aravi.
Solitaria.
The third jump.
Oh, almost.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
the Solly was way too tanky.
Come in.
Is this a BBK
This is a
solo?
very interesting turn. You might have to
So
see-
BBK has
keep
a
the
S
Ravi,
treat
one
up
click
again.
in stealth, and then your Solitaria goes back in stealth. I think that is his only
Solly
available
now
act.
can press S1 and
You
play
have to-
for
it's almost
stun.
your micro and your Marines, man. He's played every turn as best as he could.
Double stun.
Get the way.
Stun again. Let's see whether does the Solly stun again.
Starfall. Another stun.
Lands the slow as well. Shakes it off immediately.
Come in with almost full HP.
Okay, BBK is full HP, but now he can Soulburn and press S3, and that is almost enough damage. But now BBK does not have the immortality anymore, and now he can revive back, and with that, yeah, revive is just too strong. Everyone just gets revived, and with that,
Daydream.
I don't think the Solly can... Yeah, Solly with no stuns, nothing can be done.
Oh.
You can only take so many chances. And this was not the
And
perfect
now
way to
Ravi
end.
can just S2, S1 and kill.
Ravi, bring a win.
And with that, Phantom does win the
And he will make it
other
out. Along with
slot in
Light,
the group
What set
stage.
of games today?
So with that, Group C is concluded with Light and Phantom moving on. So these two were the main contenders moving on, because if I saw properly in the start, there was a poll on the here. So there was a poll that was done, and Phantom was up there along with Light, and Unihiro and MZN was the two weaker
There might
links.
be some upsets.
But yeah, so with that, Light and Phantom does move on. Light and Phantom does move on here, and they will compete in the Epic7 World Cup. Alright, thanks for watching.